All right, welcome kings and queens. Today we are just doing a brief, y'all, session, talk, conversation about love in Mira Huntsville. Carlos King, I tried to educate you on the importance of Black excellence. I attempted to educate you on the importance of keeping your ducks in a row when it came to Black women in your promotion of aggressive behavior towards women. I told you it was bad for your product, and not because I am a content creator, but because I am a product developer. I've told you many times in my reviews, Carlos, you're headed down the wrong road. Well, you know what? It's above me now because the fans have taken a strong stance and they've said no more. And I don't blame them. Kudos to y'all. Excellent job, y'all. Because what you're not going to do, Carlos, what you're not going to do is promote negative, toxic behavior towards women. Own network, I think you're in trouble. Own network, ain't no stopping us now. Own network, you've had ample opportunity to get this right, but yet you ignored your viewers. Big mistake. Big mistake. The people are not happy, and the people possess and hold the power when it comes to your network ratings. I am so proud of the viewers that have said, you know what? We're going to hit you in your pockets. We can show you better than we can tell you. This is extremely concerning. Own network, own executives. And I still have a question. Did you turn a cheek because the woman that is receiving a lot of this bullying, harassment, toxic, horrible work environment, was it easier, Own Network, Carlos King, producers, to turn the cheek because she's Black and we're not protecting Black women? Was it easy for you to bring one of the Scott's brothers on the show to attack another Black woman? A grandmother? There seems to be this constant trend of major disrespect, major, horrible, gross disrespect towards Black women from this production team and this network. And the sad thing about it is I don't think Oprah had that in mind. Yes, I understand the logistics and she's no longer majority owner, but I'm talking about her vision, y'all, and what she had, what she conceptualized for this network. I don't think this was it. Carlos King, you've managed to ruin single-handedly, and I told you were going to do it. You've managed to ruin the thing that you like to brag about the most, having the #1 show. Y'all, let's talk about it. For those of you who are just tuned in, or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience.
Subscribe now.
To the fans, the viewers, the demographic of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I need you to apply pressure. I need you to continue to apply pressure. Black it out. Black it out. Take those numbers down. And here's why. It's 2023. We will not tolerate abuse, hostile work environments, neglect, or the promotion passively or directly against Black women. Okay? So this is where you go full throttle. If y'all are going to do it, you got to go for the gold. Take the numbers down. Do not continue to reward bad behavior like Carlos and Own Network does. Do not continue to watch this show until it changes. And at this point, I really don't care if it changes because the damage has been done and there is so much water under the bridge when it comes to the treatment, the alienation, the hostile environment that has been created against Melody Cherie Holt and Miss Vanessa Rogers. Okay? Miss Wanda said it from her own mouth. If you ain't going to see me, then you're not going to see Miss Van. And she did not use those direct words. I'm just paraphrasing. So what in the devil's deals are y'all making behind the scenes when it comes to these two women, mother and daughter? Are you kidding me, Own Network? So you're going against the grain. You're going against best practices to take down two women of excellence. The woman that came to you with the show, that conceptualized the show, you're going to attack her no matter what, directly or indirectly. And now you're sideswiping her by cutting her mother out of scenes. You've hit her full on when you allowed her children, Carlos King, to be attacked verbally on the show, repeatedly, time and time again, on reunions. You should be ashamed of yourself when you and your production crew put those children's well-being at stake when you allowed Martell Holt to crash that birthday party. Outside of what we feel personally as adults, kids are innocent. Kids are off limits, Carlos. What are you doing, Carlos, in the name of entertainment? Why? I guess I'm more concerned about your why. Do you want to win so bad that you don't care what woman, what child you take down? Because that scene should have never left the cutting room floor, whatever y'all call it. That scene with Martell showing up should have never been approved to walk out the door when you look at the bigger picture and the bigger impact. We're talking about children. Forget about Melody. Forget about Martell and all of the adults. At the end of the day, do we really want to do this to the children? Is this the message that we're trying to send to our market? That Melody and her children are fair game. And Melody and her children, we will use them for entertainment. We're going to allow Miss Wanda to talk about their hair. We're going to allow Miss Wanda to talk about the paternity of the child. We're going to allow Miss Wanda to say any and everything about this child. And then me, as Carlos King, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit on a reunion stage boldly, confidently, and arrogantly and say, well, I didn't know because I'm not a parent. Are you kidding me? Is this because that's what's happening, Own? So now your executive producer doesn't know the difference between right or wrong. That tells you right now you maybe it's not a good fit. Maybe you got the wrong person producing. Carlos, I told you last week, the same thing that makes you laugh will make you cry. And you laughed all the way to the bank, honey, about having a #1 show. But you did this to yourself. And I am proud that the viewers are saying we're not doing this. You men will not. You men will not form weapons against us. You men will not profit off of negligent behavior towards black women. And Own, if you're not going to do anything about it, that's okay. We got it. We'll take it from here. We got it. The ratings are down. Y'all, press the gas. Take them down more. Melody will be all right. Melody, don't you worry, Queen. You'll be fine. We got it from here. We got it from here because, Carlos, this could have been a good show. And of 4 seasons, I think we're in the 4th season, right? If we think about annually, calendar year, what is it, calendar year? You're in your 4th year, if I'm correct. You just showed Melody in a business meeting. And the entire time you've been polishing up the Scots, putting fake storylines in front of us. You just stopped the bullying and the harassment. I can only imagine the traumatic trauma that Melody is having to deal with, right? Probably haven't even processed the impact of the emotional piece of that, what she's gone through, because she keeps working and she's pushing through. But Carlos King, this is not looking good for you. This is not looking good for you. You seem to have a historical trend of just pitting people against women and sitting back and watching it all unfold. It's very negligent. It's very irresponsible. And Own Network, you're allowing it to happen. But that's okay. No more. Today is your last day. Consider this, that you've been served. And Martell, We have not forgotten about you. We're just going to spin the block on you. Every time you strike, we strike. Okay? Every time you strike, we strike. So you just sit back. You get comfortable. You get cozy, Martell. We coming for you. But I'll be back. I'll be back.